Hi everyone, I hope that you've been watching all the weekly videos and that they're helping you get through this most unusual time. Do remember that there's a new video that I've been posting every week. Now if you've missed some of them and you're not looking at them through my webpage, yogalightcenter.com, then you can look on Facebook under Yoga Light Center, and I've been posting all of them there. So if you missed a week, you can go back and look at one of them, or if there was one that you particularly liked, you can go back and look at one of those again. And do keep in contact with me. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know that if these are helping you and which ones you particularly like. So we're going to work on some things for people that bike and hike. And sometimes it's the shoulders that get really tight. So long and deep exhalations. Now if you know the Ujjayi breath, if you were watching some of the prior videos, they were teaching you about the Ujjayi breathing. If you don't know Ujjayi, what you can do is you can breathe in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a pause, and exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in and exhale. Now you know that if you breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, it's going to soothe your nervous system. So interlace your hands, keep your shoulders down, but lift and lengthen up. We want this core really strong. And I think the next video is going to be all about strength, but not this one. And when you breathe in, take your arms up over your head, hands up towards the ceiling. Breathe in for 4. A little pause and exhale. You can always pause and do it a little bit longer. Then press the hand down and press the other hand up. Earth and sky. If your neck is good, you can look up. Maybe on the exhale you can look down. Maybe just add a little bit more. Smooth flowing breaths. This isn't about precision. It's not about being perfect. It's about being in the flow of it. So notice which leg is on top or in front. We're going to do Gomukhasana. So this is my left leg, and I'm going to have this in line with my knee, in line with my hip. Now some of you, your leg's going to be here. Some of you will be here. Some of you will be all the way over. So this is going to be for your hip flexor, for your glute, for your piriformis, and then you're just going to lengthen. You're going to lead with your chest, this nice expanded chest, and you're going to just bend at the hip. Again, slow, long, deep breaths. Now you want to go to the point where it's like, okay, I can feel that, but it doesn't seem painful. And then lead again, coming up with your chest. So you want to add the arms. So since my right leg's on top, I'm going to add my left arm on top. Now you might look like this, or it might be anywhere from there to here, or maybe the palms are together. Now if you bring the elbows in a bit, it'll broaden. That might feel really nice. Then you can take them away and you might feel that stretch along the back. And if you're getting those stabbing pains between your shoulder blades because maybe your ergonomic situation at home isn't its best, just know that this is going to help combat you feeling that way. And then come back to a neutral position. And then slowly start to take the arms up. So yoga really helps with all of these obstacles that we're facing. In the Yoga Sutras, it talks about these obstacles: frustration, anger, upset. And our practice really is going to help that. So let's switch legs. Make sure that maybe you're sitting up on a blanket, something where your hips will be higher, your hip bones will be higher than your knees. I want you to lengthen long. So I want this core to be long. So don't pull it in tightly, but make sure that you can tell that it's engaged. And then just take your hands and walk one finger over. Roll your shoulders down, extend the arms. Nice inhalation to take the arms all the way up. And then drop the hand. Connecting. Maybe you look up. If that's too hard on your neck, then just look where you can. Maybe you can look all the way down at the hand. Maybe you can take it out a little bit more. Keep the hips on the floor. Nice long breaths. And then we'll do Gomukhasana on the other side. Reaching up and bending. Just a little bend at the hip. You can hold onto the legs to feel a little more grounded. Smooth, smooth, easy breaths. Coming up. Putting the arms around. Remember to bring them in. Reach them out. Slowly, as you take them up, it's going to take it more into the neck. And if that's where you're straining the neck by riding the bike for hours, these little movements will help. You can go a little slower, you can always add on. So hopefully you have a strap. If you don't have a strap, you probably have maybe an old tie. Maybe you've got a belt that you can use. And place one foot on the floor. And put the tie around the ball of your foot. You want this leg to be perfectly long. Have this easy hold on the strap. And again, those nice, long, deep breaths in and out. This is stretching the back of the leg, the hamstring. And then maybe after a few breaths, you can take the other leg nice and long. You want it to be strong. And then pressing the leg that's on the floor away from you and pressing the leg that's lifted up towards the ceiling. Now you're going to want to stretch your IT band so that you just bring the leg in line with this leg. So it's not a big movement. But if your IT band is tight, you're going to feel it all the way down the side of your leg. Now extend your arm out into the side. And on the exhalation, take the leg up and over. into that twist. Now if you can get the shoulders on the floor, then extend the arm in the opposite direction and maybe turn your head to that side, looking over that hand. You can stay up to 6 breaths, which is really great. Now you want to bring the knee in towards your shoulder. Now you can hold the bottom of the foot, or you can just keep holding onto the strap. Nice, slow, deep breath, smooth and easy. And take a hold of behind the knee and just bring the knee towards the shoulder. This again is going to help with your hip, with your hip flexor, with your IT band. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And then you're going to roll onto your side. You can support the head. Bring the foot around behind you. So you're stretching the front of the thigh, the quadricep. You always want to stretch both the hamstring and the quadricep, making sure that the leg that's on the floor is really strong, keeping you up on that hip. Nice slow breaths, and you can stay for at least 6 breaths. Because of the time restraints of the video, I am going much faster than that. But please pause it and do some more. And then strap around the foot again. And this time the knee is actually looking directly at you. Remember not to have that tight grip on the strap. And release, and we'll do the other side. Nice long leg. Remember, if you don't know the Ujjayi breathing, you can breathe in comfortably for a count to 4. Pause and then exhale for a count to 4. And then just bring that leg in line with the other leg. You can even hold the strap all the way down and take the shoulders to the floor if the shoulders are a little sore. And then take the leg up and over for that twist. Now you can always support the twist also with a block, if that feels better on your hip. This is really good for your piriformis and for your hips. And then bring the leg back, bend the knee, bring the knee in towards the shoulder, strengthening the leg on the floor. Bringing that knee towards the opposite shoulder. Rolling all over onto your side. Bringing your knee into your shoulder again. You can always use the strap, holding onto the ankle, one knee on top of the other. And then have that leg, that knee looking directly at you. Leg on the floor really strong. And then coming into bridge pose. So having the feet hip width distance apart. This will be a movement and a breath practice. Now this is where you want your legs really strong. You want to push your feet into the floor. You want these thighs to be strong. And as you breathe in, that 1, 2, 3, 4, you're taking the hips all the way up towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hopefully you've got touchdown of both the fingers and the hips at the same time. And do that at least 6 times. Roll off to this. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Feet as wide as the mat. Arms out into a T. And then just drop the knees to that side. This again is really great for stretching in the front of the thigh, right here at the hip. Also your bum. And then drop your knees to the other side. You can always, if your arm is on the floor, your shoulder's on the floor, you can look out over the front fingertips. If that's too difficult for the neck, then slightly just roll the neck just a little bit side to side. Now we can come onto that side and bring yourself up. And if you have a block, you might need to sit on it for Virasana. If you can sit on a book, that's okay too. Maybe you can sit on your heels. So great to practice with you. Can't wait to see you in person. Namaste.